Welcome back to All About Chris Bramlett. When I was growing up, my family lived in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Johnson City, Tennessee, and in Albemarle. During that time, it was very clear that in addition to my dad's jobs, he was always interested in helping to make the communities where we lived a better place. I guess it all started back when we were living in Tuscaloosa and Dad was on the staff at the University of Alabama. During the time we were there, Dad served as chairman of the board of directors of the Tri-County Mental Health Board, and he served as president of the Northport Chamber of Commerce. It was also at this time during 1973 when Dad joined his first Rotary Club. Rotary has been an important part of his life that can best be explained through the organization's motto, service above self. Over the years, Dad has been a member of 4 different Rotary clubs and served as president of both the Cabarrus and Albemarle clubs. Now, while living in Johnson City, Dad was vice president at East Tennessee State University. While there, he served as chairman of the board of directors of the Appalachian Consortium, that was an organization of colleges, universities, and government agencies devoted to the improvement of the Appalachian region. Dad's commitment to community service really took off after we moved to Albemarle in 1981. One of the earliest examples of his civic involvement in Albemarle had to do with the formation and work of the Albemarle Downtown Development Corporation. At that time, Albemarle was having to make a tough transition from a textile town to a community that had lost its core business to foreign countries. Dad recognized that if Albemarle were to survive such a dramatic change in its economy, much would need to be done, especially in the downtown area. As a result of his work, in 2008, he was named Main Street Champion by the North Carolina Main Street Program. His work with the founding of ADDC was an important part of the award. Shortly after moving to Albemarle, Dad became involved with the formation of the Bank of Stanley. The bank was organized with the purpose of better serving the local community. Dad served as the bank's second chairman of the board. Later, when he had a small business in Concord, he assisted the Bank of Stanley in the formation of Cabarrus Bank and Trust and served on the board of directors of that bank for a number of years. Due to Dad's background working at the University of Alabama and East Tennessee State, when we moved to Albemarle, he became involved with what was then known as Pfeiffer College. His involvement with Pfeiffer will be shared by my sister in a separate video in this series. Dad has held numerous positions in churches in 4 different states. He has taught the Good News class at Central United Methodist Church in Albemarle for the past 27 years. In 2000, the church recognized him as the Layperson of the Year for all of his involvement in church activities. Here I must call a timeout and admit to all of you that there is no way to touch on all of the things that Dad has been involved with, as he has worked to serve the community in Albemarle and the surrounding region. If anyone is interested, I'd be glad to provide a copy of his resume that does give a fairly detailed listing of the many things that he's done. One last thing I want to share. In 2015, Dad was elected to the Albemarle City Council. He has served for the past 5 years and has attended numerous meetings, ribbon cuttings, and other events throughout the community. He wants to keep the momentum going by serving another term. We would appreciate your vote for Chris Bramlett for Albemarle City Council. Thank you.